As the year 2024 comes to an end, we need to remember the stupid, iconic memes and moments that came with it. And what better way to take a trip down memory lane than to rank them all and put them in a tier list. Oh yeah, we got a banger for the unemployed people today. But before we have our educated discussion, we need to break down the tier list. S tier, the meme is goated. You know, it's gonna go down in history with all the big chunguses and bad babies of the world. A tier, you know, it's pretty funny and iconic. You know, it provided us with a lot of laughs throughout the year. B tier, it's a good meme, you know, it's solid, nothing too crazy. C tier, it's mid, bro. Like, we don't need this meme. We could have gone the whole year without it. And then F tier, bro, just erase my memory. I wish I'd never bore witness to this meme. It ruined my life. This meme should just burn in hell. Let's get into this massive tier list.
Dude, it is still massive.
Who said that? The low taper fade.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade.
The low taper fade is what I would describe as a staple of the year 2024. You know, it started out as, you know, a pretty big meme, and then everyone started hating on it because Ninja kept dragging it. But the thing is, he dragged it so long that it became funny again. So to me, this is an S tier meme. If your meme can rise, fall, and then rise again, you solidified yourself as one of the greatest memes of all time. So like I said, we're putting it in S tier. Next, we got the TikTok Riz party. I know y'all remember this meme where, you know, it was a group of kids, probably around 16-year-old. They were in high school. You know, they were at a dance or something. I'm not really sure. There was a video of these kids dancing and singing along to Carnival. I think what's so great about this meme is people were taking it so far. They were creating lore for each member of this video. You know, you had the blue tie kid. He was basically like the group leader, as everyone were calling them. You know, you had the white shirt kid. He was, what you say, second in command. And then, of course, you can't forget TQD, bro. Turkish Quandale Dingle. That man was probably the most underrated, you know, part of that group. But I do think, though, this meme was kind of taken out of proportion. I don't think it was as funny as it really was. These kids were trying to use that meme fame a little bit, and I don't really think it worked out. I think Turkish Quandale Dingle ended up in a Mr. Beast video, but that was about it.
Gotta know, does Blue Tie Kid have more Riz than Turkish Quandale Dingle?
Bro, no, we're not doing that anymore. The meme is done. You gotta calm down.
Skibidi Toilet Riz.
I don't think it was that great. It didn't really make me laugh, but you know, it was alright. Now, you can't go 2024 without brain rot. It's not really like a meme. It just kind of sums up the whole lingo that everyone used throughout the year. You know, you got gooning, you got jelking, skibbity, munting, if you even know what that is. I have to shout out Clax, bro. That guy paved the way for brain rot terms.
BBLs, bops, and blumpkins.
That's called alliteration, Mr. Belding.
More like harassment. Now your English teacher might take a leave of absence.
Why, is she pregnant for the 12th time?
But then on top of that, people were making brain rot edits. There was one edit where it was an avatar edit of Zuko, and they called it the Goonatar. And I thought that was the most peak video ever. I mean, you just gotta watch it for yourself. It's insane.
You watched Skibidi, and then you had nowhere to edge.
I could have started mewing.
No! If Goonatar's friends didn't edge you, you would have gotten the Skibidi syndrome.
I know my own mew streak, Uncle.
But I will admit, my brain is kind of cooked from all this brain rot this year, so I don't think I can put it in S tier. I think my undiagnosed ADHD and autism just, you know, had me stimming constantly throughout the year, so I can't really put it low because I kept saying it a bunch, but it was a little bit annoying. So for that, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Another staple. The Costco Guys. Now we're bringing the boom, all right? You got Mr. AJ, the dad, and then we got the kid, Big Justice. It all started with just, you know, them being a father and son who wanted to create content that they just enjoyed. And then one of their videos they recorded in a Costco.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we have to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
That shit blew up, bro. That was insane. Who would have thought making a video eating Costco foods would put you on Jimmy Fallon? I ain't gonna hate, bro. You know, game is game. I mean, they're collabing with, you know, every single influencer now, which is just insane. You know, I'm trying to get like them. They just make me so proud, bro. They're just the definition of, you know, the grind never stops. I gotta give them S tier, man. Another staple. You can't have the Costco Guys without throwing in the Mafia Boss himself, the Rizzler. Bro, I just love this guy so much. I mean, look at him. He's just a cute little chubby kid who just uses the Riz face. I would say he's probably, you know, a top 20 person from this year alone. You know, he should have been on that Person of the Year magazine, I think. But just like the Costco guys, the Rizzler was freaking everywhere. He was also on Jimmy Fallon, sitting in that big ass chair looking all goofy. He was at a New York Knicks game freaking hooping, but I think the best of it all was when he was on that Los Pollos stream. The Rizzler is a clip farmer, bro. He's got the best clips out there. Again, bro, I'm gonna have to put him in S tier. Like, you can't have 2024 without having the freaking Rizzler. You are my sunshine. Boy, oh boy, where do I even begin? I've loved you ever since the moment I laid eyes on you. I just don't think it gets much better than, you know, a memeified version of LeBron James himself. I'm gonna be quick with this one. I think this one kind of came and went. Like, I think it was pretty alright. You know, I think it had its moment, but, you know, there's not too much there for me to, you know, give it anything, you know, higher than a B. So we'll give it a B. English or Spanish? This had people so scared to go out in public. There was a point in time where you wanted to go to the mall, you know, with your friends to just do a little bit of shopping. And then the next thing you know, a guy with a camera is pulling up to you, you know, asking what language you speak. Like, okay, I speak English. And the next thing you know,
whoever moves first is gay.
This meme is pretty good. I'll give it an A tier. Hog Tool. Oh, brother. Oh, God. Okay. Even my parents knew what this meme was, and I think that's explanatory enough for it to be a fucking horrible meme. I would say, though, it was probably ironically funny because it was so bad, but, you know, the Hog Tool itself was just horrible. There was no reason for this to have gone as viral as it has. I mean, people are saying fucking dumb shit every day, fucking sus ass shit every day. I don't know how this girl blew up. I feel bad for the guy who was actually making the YouTube video. He got no fame from this. I don't even know what's happening to this guy now. It kind of feels bad. So, I mean, I hope you're doing well, man. You won't see this, but I remember you. I don't know your name though, but I remember you. Also, Hot Coin, that was fucking ridiculous. She deserves jail time as well as this ranking. F tier, bro. GreenFN, or as I like to say, Green Fortnite, or as black people like to say, there's not much to say here. It's a cool meme. You know, Peter Griffin shooting that fadeaway jumper. I think the meme, you know, itself looks cool, but the saying is definitely a lot better. Unfortunately, I'm of Caucasian descent, so I can't really be saying it. I can say GreenFN though. I guess it works out. I'll give it a C tier. Lis Alib. This is such a fun phrase to say. As soon as I watched Dune 2, you know, I was just stimming this phrase whenever someone would do something, you know, sensational. Like, they're just the prophet. They're him, bro. Lis Alib just means you're him. I think whenever someone just is like Himothy worthy, calling him Lis Alib just hits different. Plus, the way it just rolls off of the tongue, Lis Alib. Chef's kiss, but not enough to where I could put it any higher than the B tier. So King Baldwin. This was kind of a quick meme. It was pretty cool though when it was happening, you know, just the hand going up. I did like the Yeet song though in the background. It was a pretty fire song, but it was just a mid meme. It just kind of came and went, so C tier. Boy, it's just alcohol. Boy, it's just alcohol. I feel like everybody forgot about this guy. I totally forgot about him before I made this video. Is he still cutting hair, or is he like making podcasts now, kind of like Haley Welch? I don't know. He probably should have. If he's not, then, you know, he lost out on that chance, so I'll give it a C tier. It came and went once again. Sketch. He has such a magical run this year, bro. He's like those 2016 Cavs, man. He was just unstoppable this year. You know, he was exactly like that Cavs run. The regular season, they were a great team. Everyone was saying his phrases at the beginning of the year. You know,
What's up, brother? No. Tuesday.
You know, he was collaborating with athletes. He was collaborating with other streamers and influencers. But then it all came crashing down. You know, he was down 3-1 in the finals, bro. He got fucking exposed online. Who would have thought, bro? I'm not gonna go into details, but like, seriously, that shit was crazy when I woke up to, you know. But then he just came back stronger. He came back and won that freaking final, dude. He is back on top again. He was hosting the, you know, streamer awards. He's back on top, and I love this man, dude. S tier. Your final challenge.
Your final challenge. Let's hope go to your phone.
This meme was probably popular for like a week or two. It was a pretty funny meme though. All the different edits they did. I think the high sped up voice. Yeah, there were just a lot of funny variations, and it was pretty creative too. I'd probably say I'll give it an A tier. I think it was a pretty funny meme and did make me laugh. So the 4 Seasons baby. I fucking hate this baby so much. I wish I could have just fucking sucker punched him. Mike Tyson bit his ear off through that freaking TikTok screen of mine. Everything about that baby just fucking pissed me off.
Who wants to go to the 4 Seasons Orlando? Me!
How are you that young and self-conscious about what a Four Seasons, resort is? I haven't even been to a Four Seasons resort, and this baby is living the dream, bro. This is fucking outrageous, I think. F tier. Knee surgery. This was a later half of the year type of meme. I thought it was pretty interesting. I didn't really think much of it. I thought it was kind of confusing. Sometimes the most confusing memes are the funniest ones. I'd probably give it a B tier though. Thick of it. Dude, KSI just had a horrible year, man. From, the thick of it to, we'll get to the rest of it. But the fact that Nick A30 liked this song and then KSI hated the fact that he liked it just kind of tells how he felt about that song. Everyone was just fucking shitting on it, dude, and rightfully so. It sounded like something they would play at the end of like a DreamWorks or Disney movie. It was just horrible, man. I just think some people aren't meant to be rappers, KSI was doing his thing being a YouTuber, but then he tried to become a rapper. It was kind of funny at first with, Lamborghini and stuff, but then he really tried to take it seriously, and that's when I think it just went downhill for him. And I can't play this song because it'll get copyrighted like he did with fucking thousands of other people. But I found a lovely rendition, take its place.
I'm in my prime, this ain't even kind of form.
I'll give it an A tier. Wait, he's in his prime? You know what else has prime? My mom! Lunchly. Just the whole product itself, as well as the people who made it, is just the most horrible thing ever. You have KSI with the whole thick of it situation already. You have Logan Paul, self-explanatory. Mr. Beast, who got into trouble with, I can just put it on the screen. I'm not even gonna say it. Disregarding the people and the product, the way people made fun of it, I would give it a B tier. Still water. This meme serves zero purpose in the 2024 timeline. I never thought it was funny. I don't know if anyone else thought it was funny. I just thought it was kind of stupid. I really never got it. I really just didn't think it was funny in general. I'm giving it an F tier. Get Out. There's not even much to be said about this. It's probably one of the greatest audios to go down in history. It's basically what the Vine boom was back in the Vine era. Get Out is what is, this new gen's audio. I mean, I use it in every video, so I'm giving it an S tier. Jinxy. I think Jinxy just needs to be in another category of his own. He started a whole clip farming fad that we're never going back to how, streaming used to be. But this man really just set the tone and gave so much, content opportunities for FaZe Clan. I would say he's the reason for a lot of FaZe Clan success is just the way he clip farmed a lot of stuff. I'll probably have to give Jinxy an A tier for just all of this. Oi, oi, oi. I think it's always pretty funny when kids are, being a distraction in class. Either when it's like a prank video or just kids being fucking stupid. Standing on your desk and acting like a fucking anime kid. I don't know, it makes me happy for some reason seeing these videos. I'll probably give it a B tier. Very mindful, very demure. I don't really think this meme was that funny. I'm pretty sure it was like the meme of the year by some company dictionary or something. I didn't think it was that funny though. It's not on like Hog Tool unfunny levels. It's kind of mid, so I'll give it a C tier. Dave Blunts. I feel like he needs to be on this list for just a bunch of reasons. Dave Blunts really, hit the ground running this year. If he could run, I mean. I found this guy on TikTok, I don't know when. He was previewing his, his viral hit, The Cup, and I thought it was pretty fire. So I went to his page. He maybe had like 20K followers. Now he has like 300K, which is just insane to see. And I think it's because of him being a meme itself. I mean, this is the biggest dude I've ever seen in my life. Have you ever seen a dude performing at a concert while sitting down and having an oxygen tank strapped to him? I gotta go to one of these concerts. Dave Blunts is probably the only meme bigger than the low taper fade meme. I'm honestly surprised if I'll be able to fit him into this tier list, but we're gonna try. I'll give him a B tier. A Wawa. I'm not really sure what these things are called. I think they're called like a Hierax. If you're not familiar with these animals, they're the freakiest, weirdest animals I've ever seen. I mean, every time I see a video of one of these things, it just reminds me of myself because of how freaky they are. I love them, so I'm gonna give them an A tier. Chill Guy. Chill Guy is such an interesting meme to rank because the guy who made it, he's kind of a dick. People love this meme and they've made a ton of edits giving this guy exposure for the meme he created. And then he goes ahead and I'm pretty sure he comes out and says he's gonna copyright any, person that uses this without, paying for it or something. This is one of those instances where you separate the person, from the art. I'm giving it an S tier. Galaxy Gas. Galaxy Gas is just a glorified whippet that was promoted to kids. It's basically what Jules were back in like 2018, but even more stupid looking. I never knew anyone who did this, but if one of my friends pulled out a fucking Galaxy Gas tank and started hitting it, I'd probably smack it out of their hands and just shove it up their ass. It's just so fucking stupid, dude. I'm giving it an F tier. No Diddy. Diddy really helped create a whole new slang for, pause or no homo. There was a whole lot of sus shit this year. You had Diddy, you had Drake, you had Josh Giddey, you had Dr. Disrespect, you had Ava Tyson, you had
5 hours later.
Anyways, I'm gonna give this an S tier. The Kevin Gates dance. This was a meme that basically ran just throughout the entire summer. People saying this is the move we're hitting all summer, yada yada yada. It was alright. It didn't really make me laugh, but I thought it was kind of, you know, funny, I guess, in a way. So not much to say. I'll just give it a B tier. We got Mudang. Mudang was also, I think, a staple of this year. She's just a cute little hippo, bro. But also, I would have shined some light on Pesto. I think Pesto is kind of underrated as well. I think everyone who knew Mudang just wished they could have like adopted her. Now, is she goated? For the sake of it, I'm gonna put Mudang in S tier. Anyways, this is my official 2024 meme tier list. This is the only official one. You got it. If anyone else makes one, it's invalid. You can only use mine. Now, if you think my tier list is wrong, go ahead and make your own. I'll drop it down below. Also, let me know down below any memes I might have missed, and I'll be sure to respond with a ranking of my own.